7:30, 11:20 was a big explosion. Fire for the 5 seconds was really silent. We didn't hear anything. And after 5-10 seconds, all the screaming and everything, Ghost ran to the place, and can't describe out what is seen there. It's just the worst thing you can imagine. It's people on people on people. Some of them dead. There were a little girl about 15, 16 years old girls. One of them screaming, my leg, and from here to here there's no leg. And cellular phones ringing, no one answered.
On the grounds of the nightclub, the parents of the victims erected a sculpture in honor of their children. On top, in bold lettering, the sculpture reads, "No nos Kod, we won't stop dancing."
Yo. Ecco possesso,
My name is Grace. I'm Israeli. When terror strikes at any time, it's pretty hard to feel independence, not to mention going to a side.
Israel's been going through a lot, really a lot now. People here are stressed, and people here are sad, and people here, the energy is really going shit bottom. But I think the crowd really wants a really, really, really good party that people can go berserk.
We have a big party on Independence Day on Wednesday.
I think everybody will have it 12 hours that they can live the reality that's going now in Israel. People need that.
They started to make a party. They called it Sof HaOlam, the end of the world. It's the release of a lot of aggression. It's not that they're really happy. They're happy to let the aggression out. In Hebrew you say Aliyah. You know, it's the minute that, you know, you have the music and then there's nothing, and then there's everybody's like, yeah.
We all one, and we should live together because we have no other choice. You can't know what will happen till Wednesday, and if something happens Wednesday, of course, the atmosphere will go down to Q.
It's a must for our survival, about who we are. We are like 4 days of the party, and we have to give away invitations.
Think about the thoughts. The first thought that came into your mind on the 11th of September. That fear. That cradled you, really. That's what we feel almost every day in Israel.
When a terror group launches a wave of terror, it's first and foremost to create a psychological warfare. A guard posted at every entrance is supposed to make us feel a little safer. But it's also a constant reminder of how our life is in danger.
We are teaching the children that suicide point is the only thing that makes the Israeli people very prideful. We are teaching them that after the suicide attack, the man who would make it go to the highest state in paradise.
It's not a very good time to be a child in here. There's a big fear in bringing a child into such a situation as the one in Israel. child's fears that I have. I don't see the situation changing. So again, I'm going to have to change, but I have to do it soon before he arrives, because I think that, if I behave like I do now in front of my child, it is certainly going to affect his future.
I go very aggressive when my mom says not to go anywhere, so I need to stay home with my brother. And we can't be in the same place for half an hour without fighting, so sometimes it gets really ugly.
Of course, I limited the freedom of my children. And every day when I send them to school, I continue saying, please don't go in crowd places.
Most of my friends are very afraid to go to places, but I don't. I think that we just continue living like nothing is happening, and I'm just not afraid. I think if I'm meant to die, so will be.
Again?
ירושלים זו עיר שידעה כל כך הרבה פיגועים בתקופה האחרונה.
I'm an outsider. I can't fully understand what Israelis are going through. Without wanting to sound like an old salt, in war, truth is the first casualty.
You think it's still a good idea to go to Jerusalem now after all this?
Good idea? That's interpreted.
I'm kind of freaking out at that point, because, as long as my mother will never know about this, I'll be fine, but if I don't get killed there, I'll get killed at home.
The Hamas spokesman in Gaza today, first of all, took credit for the homicide bombing, and he went on to say, by the way, that if Jews don't want to die this way, all the Jews must leave this place and go back to the country from where they came. Packing your bag?
Breathe. Breathe.
Get to the club to see how the walls are progressing over there.
The master designer
Certain party, the after party, usually takes place in Jerusalem. We couldn't do it there this year, unfortunately, so I decided to build the road to Jerusalem and make it a road for peace.
From Jerusalem to Tel Aviv, so how it drives, it's a lot of times on the highway. Love is real. Everybody thinks it's love Israel.
Besides, love is real means that love is the key, not war, not hate.
We are here in the Carmel Market. This is one of the most dangerous places in Tel Aviv. People here are completely mad. All the people that you see here are crazy people who are ready to throw their lives. Everybody who is now in this place is a potential suicider. And by the way, did you see the potatoes?
It's dangerous. Seriously, it's dangerous. I don't know, people don't get it, or people don't understand, but it is dangerous. I don't even get it.
One Israeli columnist once remarked that what we here in Israel call escapism is what is considered in other places in the world to be life itself. Going to work, going to a party, or sitting in a cafe.
I've got a present for you. Present for you.
Everything was destroyed. No one can escape it. When it comes, it comes. We can't know when or why. I was something like a meter from the terrorists. I tried to get up, but I couldn't. My face was burning, my hands was burning, everything's burning, everything hurts. Kinneret is not so good at all. They don't know if she's gonna live.
Who's Kinneret? Kinneret is the girl lying down in the room in the end of this hall. You know, she's my best friend and my girlfriend and everything. 3 weeks before this happened, she says, I know I'm not going to have a job anymore. It's going to happen soon. She knew that something would happen over there, but she never thought she'd be there.
Your life is not something for sure. You have to cherish every moment that you are alive, that you can feel something, even pain. You can feel pain, that you can feel, I don't know, taste, that you can talk. Something that my sister can't do. She can't talk. She can't get a hug. And this is the last time that I was speaking to her. I told her, I really wanted to hug you. When it's gonna happen? When I woke up next day and I saw that I have legs and I have arms, I looked up and I said, thank you, God. I hope I'll be able one day to forgive them. I don't understand why they did it. I can understand everything, that it's hard for them, that they don't have jobs, that I don't know everything. But why you're coming and you're hurting people? I'm only want to pray. I look at the future and I see more bombs, more people dying, maybe me, one of them. Maybe I'm next.
God hoping you'll be quiet till Wednesday. We have only 2 days.
Always worried, but I'm not scared. People here are completely mad.
Keep your finger crossed. It'll be okay. It'll be a Christian party.
What just happened here? תפסו את ברגותי המאניה.
Somebody just passed in the street, was smiling and said that Barakuti, what's his name? Was in Ramallah. Is it good to the Jewish people? They're definitely going to try and do something in the next 24 hours, which are like a national holiday in Israel. At the moment, I think that they've cancelled about 80% of the festivities for the holiday.
This is all the stuff you're going to stay at home this Independence Day. What is he staying home? Being for brothers and staying home?
If I had about 15 commitments, like work-wise, this month, so I have had 100% of them cancelled.
Okay.
I'm coming back here when there's all this madness happening in the city. I live in Tel Aviv. You come here and you kind of go, yeah, it's all right. Everything's fine.